brothers and one of our favorite people, a friend of the show. But most of all, I've known Chris for, like, golly, I got to say close to 10 years now. I think he's in his 10th year or so. And I just love the dude, who he is, what he stands for, what he's meant to this community, what he's meant to this team, the leadership. Yeah. I mean, can't say enough about him and what he's done with his career and how he still is hungry to go get after it even more. And for him to have that funeral that day, we would have found a way to hold it down without him, and would have played for him if he wasn't there. But it just shows, what this game is, and he said it best. It's an escape, man. It's an escape from reality, and those Sundays, man. Sometimes it's just it's something that you need to get your mind off of the reality of things, man. We love Chris, and our hearts are with his family and everybody back in Mississippi, man. But superstar player, superstar human.
Yeah, man. And yeah, everybody handles grief differently. But, I think this is what you just said rings true with a lot of football players. Like, obviously, Chris played this week. There's the iconic moment where Brett Favre plays after his father passes. Yeah. Football ends up being a sanctuary for a lot of guys. And it's your family. It really is like a family outside of your actual family. And it's a place where you get to go and you just get to do something you've loved your whole life and forget about some of the stuff that is really weighing on you hard. Or you get to play and you feel like you honor that person in some way. So, shout out to Chris. I know it couldn't have been easy, but
still probably not easy for him. But
yeah.
We love him for making the effort, man, and going out and fucking balling. Knowing
blew up Derrick Henry hard on this 3rd and short. Let's check out that freaking
home opener this year to the Eagles, week 2, and here on 3rd and 1, the Kansas City defense to open up the 4th quarter.
It's crazy.
Go back and rewind this real quick.
When you
did he do this with Daniel Falele trying to block him?
And the funeral of a loved one down in Mississippi.
Our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. And boy,
he just tossed. I think he tossed the right guard.
Well, he probably got a little bit of foot traffic, Falele, but still, you know how big Falele is?
Oh, this is what I'm saying, man.
He is fucking enormous. Like one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's got to be close to 400 pounds.
Dude, it's always funny. Me and Chris have some of the same like at least workout schedules. Like whenever I'm lifting weights, he's in there too. And I'm just like, man, I can't feel good about myself one fucking time in that goddamn weight room, man.
Chris?
Dude, no. Yeah. Chris is in there and I see what he's lifting versus what I'm lifting and like what he's doing versus what I'm just sitting there like, man, I'm just trying to fucking feel good about the fucking weight that I'm putting up and fucking getting after it. And it's like when he's lifting twice as much and
Chris is getting after it like that in the weight room?
Dude, what?
What's he lifting?
Look at you. You're all fired up, man.
I want to know. I want to get in there with Chris. Dude, I tried to squat 500 pounds the other day. I went out and ran because I wanted to see if I could still run fast. And then I went in and made the mistake of trying to squat a bunch of weight after I did that. Try to put 500 pounds on the bar like I used to be able to.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I got folded like a fucking bitch. I was so upset. I was just like,
did you? You said you were getting back in it.
Oh, I'm gonna go prove to myself I can do it this week because I can't live with myself not thinking I can do that anymore. Leo Chanel, first interception of the season was sick. Yes, it was. I don't know how the fuck you made this play,
dude. This dude Leo is a baller, man.
John Cena,
dude. Dun, 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 dun.
Are his hands soft like that? I mean, to be able to reach back in one hand,
he's just an all-around athlete, man. The guy's just powerful, can run. Just a ball player, man.
And you can't even like fault Lamar on. I mean, I guess Lamar could have put it a little bit further out in front, but like, dude, there is no way I'm throwing the ball to Mark Andrews and thinking Leo Chanel is going to come away with a one-handed interception like this. Like, I would never expect this to happen. And Leo, baller. Look at that play, dog.
It's one of those, when you're on the bench and you see it happen, you just jump off the bench and fucking get so hyped, man. That stadium was rocking.
Did he used to play DB? Man. Like when
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he at some point he might have played every position in football. I don't know. He's got that savviness to where you could probably put him anywhere you need, but
I don't think people realize how hard it is to guard somebody in man-to-man coverage, be locked onto him, turn around and have the ball skills to make that play. Like that was absurd. Hell of a play.
Crazy fucking play, especially early on. I think we had just kicked a field goal. They were up 7-3. So, like, we're looking for a defensive stop to get us back out there. And sure enough, Leo comes up with a huge fucking play. Only got 3 out of it, but nonetheless, put up some points and got a nice highlight out of it.
No doubt. Yeah, for those of you wondering, it might be Fa'alele, or it's just Falele. 6'8", 370 pounds.
God damn.
He's a monster. I've stood next to the guy. He is, it's eye-catchingly big. Big man. Big man. I bet the 370 is wrong, too. That's like a roster rate when you get so heavy that they start like going down. I'm serious. That dude is 400 pounds. You're not convincing me otherwise. That dude is he's a couple cheeseburgers away in the morning after he puts his like in some bottles of water, and then all of a sudden he's 400. There ain't no way. And then the one guy that we got to talk about is Patty Mahomes. No question about it. A lot has been made about not taking as many shots down the field, yada, yada. The big playability's gone. Is Pat Mahomes as good as he was? I love hearing the stuff that starts to go after like 4 or 5 games. Like, I don't know. If you look at a couple years now, he hasn't been the same. Like, I cannot wait. Worthy's back. I know you guys are getting Rasheed back in a couple games. This offense, I really feel like it's about to take off. Like, it's exciting to watch. And I can't wait to see Mahomes be like back to what everybody should be rightfully clarifying him as. So Mahomes became both the youngest at 30 years, 11 days old, and the fastest at 116 regular season games to pass for 250 touchdowns in a career. The other thing that was fun, Worthy was a big part of it, but Pat still found a way to spread it around. Like, there are so many guys that were touching that ball and making plays. And it's, we already talked about it. Yeah. Juju.
We got a lot. It's some of those RPOs, man. I know a lot of people are like, I'm out on the RPOs here and there, but Pat, I think, had like 40, 50 yards at least alone on RPOs. And that's him being that Texas gunslinger out there, baby. Just out there throwing it from the hip, throwing it sidearm over the top of guys, around guys. And really forcing the defense to have to make the decision. Are we going to fucking defend the pass, or are we going to have to get in here inside the box and really get after the run? And that puts a strain on the defense. And that's why they work so well. You know, obviously our under center runs, we love those too, because we love to play action off of those, or at least I do. But at the same time, it's like, man, what Pat Mahomes does best is he sees the field and he finds ways to get the ball to guys. In those RPOs, man. And,
here's what happened. I hate when people make blanket statements like, "Oh, RPOs aren't as good anymore." It's like, insane. It all fucking works. You just got to protect it. Like, yeah, if you come out and every time you're in a fucking 2x2 set on first and second down, and the back is to the receivers right there, and you run an RPO, yeah, no shit, it's not going to work because the defense knows what you're about to do, right? But if you go and do these things out of unique formations, or you do other things like sluggos off of them and things that exploit players cheating RPOs, like, you're still going to be just fine, all right? There's no question they have a place in it. So does play action under center. Don't get me started. I'm fucking.
Dude, you know I love a good balanced attack on it all, man.
Here's what it all comes down to. It's all like what was it, Sun Tzu's Art of War? Like, dude, know your enemy and make sure your enemy doesn't know you. That's pretty much it. And know the terrain. That's to be successful in battle.
Know the terrain. You got to know
the terrain. What kind of cleats you're going to wear? What's the weather that's going to happen? Where are we at? Right? Yep. Know your enemy. Right? Yep. Know what they do well, what they do out of their formations. How do we stop them? And what do we want to exploit on their defense? And then don't be predictable. Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck started that rant. Travis, is the version of the Chiefs what you expected for them coming into the season? We've already kind of answered that.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's even more. I think you could assume that Tyquan Thornton was going to have the year he's having, and you can assume that,
Well, I didn't assume that. I know you did.
I could. Based off of just what we've shown in practice and everything like that. But I think, even Xavier's taken his game up to another level. I think he's taken his game to, with the ball in his hands, he seems more comfortable. He sees the field better. So I think it's exceeding expectations in my mind, and we just got to keep that thing rolling.
Peloton is changing the game in fitness with the new Peloton cross-training Tread Plus, powered by Peloton IQ. And let me tell you, this thing is like having your own elite training camp at home.
Oh. Okay, Jason, how have you liked working out with your Peloton?
It's right there. It's always where I need it. Sitting in the corner, sitting back there. I got the bike, do it on the tread. I'm a big tread guy. I like the tread. And then you can watch shows. You can watch instructors. It's just a great product.
And something else that's really cool, the screen swivels now. So you can easily go from running to strength training or stretching. There's so many classes that Peloton has that you can click on. And moving the screen around just makes it so you don't have to move that heavy old bike or tread. It's like having a whole training facility right there, one place, one equipment.
It is nice. And having the trainer access is good. Oh, and Peloton IQ actually counts your reps and corrects your form with intelligent strength coaching, which we definitely need when working out at home. And get this, it tracks your progress and can even suggest weights to help you level up your strength game. The rep counter is nice.
I also heard that Peloton IQ creates personalized workout plans based on your goals. In each class, you're coached by instructors who bring that energy you need. And that's what Peloton's all about, matching your energy and elevating your game to help you get to the next level. Whether you're just starting out or you're, I don't know, like a vet like Jason is.
Let yourself run, lift, flex, push, go, more. Explore the new Peloton cross-training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
Hey, the American Express Platinum Card is now better than ever. With updated benefits to help you unlock unforgettable experiences, you can access the largest global airport lounge network and global hotel program with a suite of benefits as compared to other credit card programs.
Nice. Plus, with their dining benefits, over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants and exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide. Platinum membership means you can turn the ordinary into extraordinary.
There's nothing like landing a table at one of the hottest restaurants. And when you enroll with the Amex Platinum, you can also get up to $100 back each quarter on eligible Resi purchases at participating Resi restaurants.
Ooh, gotta love a little $100 back. Who doesn't love getting something back when they're trying new things and new spots? Jason, God.
Couldn't agree more. And with an array of premium travel, dining, and entertainment benefits, all backed by American Express's award-winning service, Platinum membership brings experiences to a whole new level. It's true what they say. There's nothing like Platinum. I didn't know people said that. It's pretty nice.
Now they do.
It is true.
Yeah. Terms apply, though. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withplatinum.
Thank you to our partner, Hulu's Chad Powers.
Watch Hulu's all-new original series, Chad Powers, starring Glenn Powell. It's streaming right now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. And let me tell you, this show it's a wild ride, baby.
8 years after flushing his college football career down the toilet, hotshot quarterback Russ Holiday is determined to reclaim his former glory by disguising himself as Chad Powers, an oddball athletic talent who walks onto the struggling South Georgia Catfish, determined to once again take college football by storm.
But this hilarious half-hour comedy series isn't just about football. It's a heartfelt comedy story that everyone can relate to. So don't miss Glenn Powell as Russ Holiday and Chad Powers.
Two identities, one icon, zero shame. The all-new Hulu original series, Chad Powers, now streaming with new episodes Tuesdays. And if you're a bundle subscriber, you can also stream it on Hulu, on Disney+. Terms do apply. All righty. Rest of week 4. Obviously, there's some other big stories across the league.
Some of the other big stories around the league: Eagles 31, Bucks 25. And the Bucks were rolling into this thing pretty hot, looking like one of the best teams in the NFC. And sure enough, the Eagles, still the Eagles, man.
Eagles got
up a big time, 31 points on the Bucks defense, who was pretty stout so far this year. And Jason, why don't you tell everybody what the hell this game was?
Well, the one touchdown was a block punt, return for a touchdown. I mean, the Eagles jumped out to a tremendous start. They got the block punt early. There was an interception. The turnovers, again, were in the favor of the Eagles. In the first half, the offense, I think, scored on their first 4 possessions, if I have that right. So got out to a really fast start in Tampa, which is always important on the road. But they struggled in the second half. And this is the way the offense has kind of been this year, where first half against the Cowboys to start the season, they get out to a great start and are really functioning well, really up until that lightning delay. Then they do a second half against the Rams, all of a sudden strike fire and have an amazing comeback win at home against LA. And then this past week, First half is great. The offense is functioning really good, and then it kind of stalls out. So they've had pieces where the offense has looked really good, and then other pieces where it's struggled. A lot is being made of another game of A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley not having the numbers that we're accustomed to seeing out of them. So listen, it's probably the most scrutinized 4-0 team that I've potentially ever seen. And a part of that is like,
I know a few of them.
All right, that's fair. But usually that happens
when
the
some heat though, because they won the Super Bowl, you know,
that's right. That was about, you beat me to it.
Their stars aren't, you know, having the 100-yard touchdown games that they would hope that, you know, their contracts would emulate. And it's just, it's silly. 4-0. Are you kidding me?
That's my thing. Like, listen, I get that the expectations are higher. And listen, they need to fix things on offense. There's no question about that. But I don't think that we should lose sight of the fact that we have a fucking great team in Philadelphia that is 4-0, has beaten some really good teams, right? And we should be very happy with that. And we have to at least understand, yes, they need to get better on offense. But the bottom line is we have a really good team in Philadelphia. We should be fired up to watch these guys play every single week and happy and excited about that. I know I am. So a lot has been made about A.J. Brown struggling to get the ball. What can we do to get him the ball? Because he's a good player. He should be getting the ball. A lot of people are making out about this tweet that was cryptic in some ways. I mean, it's not really that cryptic if you really think about it. If you're,
it is what it is.
If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way.
You're 4-0, boss. Come on, man.
I don't think – this is where you and I disagree a little bit a couple weeks ago. I don't think it's unfathomable that a player of A.J. Brown's caliber, I think that he should be upset that he is not being utilized in this offense. I think that is a normal feeling, and I think he should feel comfortable explicitly saying that to the coaches and players within that locker room. I do. I don't think that that's like a dick move, a selfish move. AJ knows the level of player he is and what he can do to offenses. And we as offense know it. Everybody should be upset that AJ's not getting the ball. And I guarantee they are. They're trying to force it to him. It needs to be done in a better way. But one of the things about this quote is, if you're not welcome, not listened to, quietly withdraw, don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way. Everyone should be really happy that A.J. Brown is not doing that. Like, by him tweeting this, he's literally not doing the tweet, right? He's being vocal and he's telling everybody, I'm fucking not happy with what's happening right now. And he shouldn't be. Are there better ways to do this than by tweeting it out? Potentially.
To each his own.
I don't think it's as simple as just throw the ball to A.J. Brown more. I think that
that's not how this thing works in the NFL. Like,
it involves everybody. Like, A.J. Brown can do better. Jalen Hurts can, I'm sure, get the ball to him more in other situations. And the coaches can do a better job of trying really hard to make this player happy and make him be a weapon. Like, we shouldn't be just getting him the ball to make him happy. We should be getting him the ball because he's a fucking baller. Like, it's not even about making AJ happy. We should be getting him the ball.
Go deep, AJ. It's just like, no, like what?
Well, I'm just saying.
And more. No, I hear you.
It's not about getting him the ball to make him happy. It's about getting him the ball because to be the best offense we can be, we need to get him the ball. And the same thing goes with Saquon Barkley. It's been good at times in Philadelphia, and in certain halves, the offense has functioned really well. Oh, yeah. It needs to be better. And I'm sure that those guys are hard at work this week. They're very happy to be 4-0. Nick Sirianni's done a great job leading these guys to this point. Defense is playing really well. Offense has been hit or miss at times, but they still have great players. And I got to think they're going to find a way to make A.J. Brown, get him his touches. They have to. If they want to be the best version of the Philadelphia Eagles they can be, it's going to involve A.J. Brown.
Travis Kelce's shoulders have carried Super Bowl trophies, the weight of Kansas City's expectations, and more recently, the curiosity of millions. But one thing the three-time champion just can't seem to lift? The pressure to celebrate his own birthday. When asked recently if head coach Andy Reid had anything special planned for his birthday before Week 5, Kelce shrugged off the idea with the same nonchalance he shows after a clutch first down. "My birthday just isn't a big deal, you know," he said, his voice tinged with both amusement and impatience. "It's not a good day. It's just an annoying day for me. I don't want to get into the whole birthday thing, but I'm just not in on birthdays. For Kelce, unless it's a milestone marker, think 40, Not 36. There's no reason to break out the confetti. Unless it's a big milestone birthday. Like once you get to 40, that's a big one. That's a big one, he added, almost as if he was reassuring himself that someday, maybe he'll care. Last year, even after a Super Bowl loss that still stung, Kelce kept things low-key. He wanted a championship ring as a birthday present, but instead, the Eagles dashed that dream. This year, Kansas City's slow start means there's no time for cake and candles. The Chiefs opened the season with 2 tough losses, and Kelce himself wasn't quite clicking with quarterback Patrick Mahomes. There were sideline spats, whispered doubts, and a burning question: could the magic return? If the football gods weren't giving Kelce a break, life off the field was at least handing him a few plot twists. In a year that saw him get down on one knee and propose to his longtime girlfriend, a momentous occasion she said yes to, Kelce was riding a roller coaster of highs and lows. Yet, even as the headlines kept coming, he found himself craving normalcy, not notoriety. When Taylor Swift, the pop superstar herself, decided to slip in to watch Kelce play in Week 4 against the Ravens, she did so under the radar. The cameras missed her, but they did catch her father and brother, who cheered alongside Kelce's mother, Donna. The fans, ever eagle-eyed, buzzed about Swift's secret appearance. How does she always manage to show up when it matters most, even if she's never on the official broadcast? Meanwhile, Kelce wasn't just fighting for a win, he was fighting for his rhythm. He and Mahomes spent extra hours reviewing film, replaying every misstep, determined to rebuild the connection that made the Chiefs champions. There were late-night texts, inside jokes, and sideline pep talks, all of them weaving together a story of teammates who refused to let a rocky start define their season. Behind the scenes, Kelce's older brother Jason was watching, always ready with a joke or a jab, especially about the new media spotlight thanks to Swift's mysterious visits. On their hit podcast, the brothers traded barbs, shared stories of birthday disasters, like the year Travis accidentally invited the wrong group chat to Jason's party, and reminded listeners that the NFL is as much about family and laughter as it is about stats and scores. As the conversation turned to birthdays, Travis doubled down on his position. "I'd rather have a win than a cake any day," he joked, drawing laughter from the podcast crew. The brothers reminisced about childhood celebrations, the surprise parties gone awry, the times when the best memories were born from chaos, not choreography. In the end, they agreed, it's not the date on the calendar that matters. It's the people you share it with, the teammates who grind beside you, the family who support you, the friends who will laugh about your mistakes and cheer your comebacks. For Travis Kelce, the real present isn't a wrapped box or a slice of cake. It's the promise of another chance, another game, another story to tell. And as Jason raised an imaginary toast to the team behind the scenes, he left listeners with a tantalizing hint. More wild stories are coming, both on and off the field. So stay tuned, because with the Kelce brothers, the best moments are always the ones you never see coming.